one of the hard parts about this when it starts getting more upper level and they know to hang their hips back is that's going to turn more into a floating connection with no gi, right? And so it's more of a timing move. So if you're trying to base on someone and trying to keep them on their knees when they're doing this, typically it's easier to get to kind of the head pinch scenario, right? Kind of like what we're getting into. Now when I do my head pinch, I don't want my head to be on the opposite side of my frame like we would in the typical butterfly elevation sweep. So when I come in, I'm going to drive into this side. And again, notice I'm going to come up, palm up on my high side, and right into here, right? Now I have a couple of options I can do, okay? So what's a little bit different than the typical one where I just follow my side, keep that tight and lift, is I'm actually going to extend away as I fall to my side. I'm going to pull him to me, but I'm going to extend up here and trap the elbow. Boom, as I lift and come over, and I can fight for that hand. Okay? We're going to just start with that. Any questions on that? No? Okay? Boom. Here, and I'm going to drive him back, and as I fall, I slide to his elbow and lift. Bang. Okay, a lot of times they'll be trying to like look for a leg pass. They might try to snap me up. So I might not always have the option just to go right to the head. But what I can do is get them to commit one hand to the mat, right? So I'll go here, bang, look what happened to his hand. You see how it naturally came up? That's what I'm looking for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pummel over, same type of idea, but now I'm going to do the arm crush right, pull him into me right here. Okay? Now I have a couple of options. Okay, I can step on his hip and fall, and I put one foot here, and I'm going to slide the other one up. I'm going to slide up here. I can have an arm crush here, right? I also have other attacks, right? So I can bring this leg out, bring it to the side. Now I have a triangle position, right? So let's talk a little bit about the arm crush specifically. So I'm here. He's not fully committed to standing up or whatever, so I grab the tap. Like I'm going to put my hand right up behind his ear. I'm going to settle hard. His hand comes up, pummel under. Okay, my hand comes up. I frame against his head, and I'm going to pull him into me, right? Boom. This is pretty optimal. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foot right on the inside of his hip here. Everybody can see my tootsies right here. Okay, from here, and then I'm going to fall back right here. I have a good arm bar here, right there. All right, so just follow it up. I want to have enough gap in between here where I can actually bend his elbow down. Bang, I squeeze. Okay, does that make sense? So the key to this is I'm not loose with my legs. Okay, I'm here and I squeeze. I like to come up on my elbow here, bang, and I'm squeezing in. You okay on that?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions? Notice I'm saddle riding him. I'm like Jouster Dave over here, pinching the horse with my thighs. I'm like, woo! Just like that. He's posturing up. As I get to my foot here, he's trying to posture back into me, right? Okay. As I bring in this back, my knee comes up and I turn. I pull this to my heel, my butt as best as I can. I'm still maintaining a lot of pressure and I'm pulling. See how I'm pushing with my foot on the opposite hip? That allows me to transition into the triangle because I need to grab it. Boom. Okay? You need to see that again? Do you need to see it? Go here. All right, slide back and I get to here. He starts posturing up back. So I'm going to put my foot here and I turn and pull my foot back as best as I can. And then I transition. See, I'm cutting my angle back, trying to get perpendicular to him. Boom. And finish from there.